So if you clicked on this video, there's probably a good chance you're thinking about moving to Kirkland, Washington, and may want to know what it might be like to live there. Well, in this video, I'm going to jump on Google Maps and give you a rundown, a map tour of Kirkland, the spots you need to know, and give you an idea of what it might feel like if you're going to live there. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love helping you guys out. Those of you that reach out to me here from YouTube when you're moving over this way and looking to purchase a home over here, I am an active real estate agent in the Seattle metropolitan area. So if you're moving over here looking to purchase a home, feel free to reach out to me. Be more than happy to help you through that process. But like I said, this video is going to be about Kirkland, Washington and what it might be like to live there. We're doing another map tour here. Kirkland is another very desirable city that a lot of people are moving to, and because of that, higher price points. The median price point in Kirkland is 1.2 million right now. This is as of January, this is first week of February actually of 2023. Median price point is 1.2 million. So there's a lot of reasons for that though. It's a very, very desirable area to live. So let's jump into the map here and I'll show you around a little bit. All right, so you can see we've got Seattle right here. Kirkland is just up here. So we're about 12 miles northeast of Seattle. A couple different ways you can go. So if you're looking to live in Kirkland, but maybe you work in Seattle, there's a lot of people that do that. So you can either head north, right up to the north side of Seattle. University of Washington is right here. And this is where you get on the 520 bridge. It'll take you over to North Bellevue and then up on I-5 to Kirkland. That's one way to go. This 520 bridge is a toll bridge. So you might spend, depending on the time of day, to go over this bridge, you might spend anywhere from $3 to $6, $7, depending again what time of day you go. But there's a lot of people take that route because it's a lot faster. If you wanted to go another route and you didn't want to pay the toll, you can go on the south side of Seattle here, out of Seattle onto I-90, over to South Bellevue onto 405 and then up from there. It's going to take you longer, of course, you can see, but that is a way to go without having to take the toll bridge. This is just, information if you are going to be taking a job in Seattle and you're thinking about living in Kirkland. So as you can see, Kirkland is, again, right here. We're right on Lake Washington, right here. Huge lake, biggest lake in the state, and there's a lot of recreation and activities that you can do on Lake Washington. So we're going to start on the north side of Kirkland, right up here. This is what we call the Juanita area on the west side towards the lake, right here, Juanita. Juanita Beach Park, Juanita Bay Park. You can also watch my walkthrough video I did on Kirkland on my channel here, but a big park area with a playground for the kids and places to go swimming, jump off the dock, all that kind of stuff. There's some places to eat right in there, so you could just park, walk across the street. There's a seafood place. We were there actually not too long ago. There's Jersey Mike's right there. Spud's is the seafood place right there. But you can see the beach park with swimming. There's volleyball courts, beach volleyball. So if you want to do that, there's lots to do. So it gets, relatively busy in the summertime, but it's a great, great place to be. As we zoom out a little bit, just to the east side of Juanita is Totem Lake. Now Totem Lake is growing a lot. It's continuing to grow. There's always construction going over there right now. There's a lot over here in Totem Lake. So there's a number of shopping opportunities. So Trader Joe's and Whole Foods are right next to each other. So if you like natural grocery stores, that is your spot to go. There's like a Ross over here. There's an apartment building right there. There's a movie theater right there. You can see all the different places to eat. Hospital, actually we'll point that out. Evergreen Hospital is right there. So quick and easy to get to the hospital if you're living here in Kirkland. You can see all the different restaurants, places to eat, whether it's chain restaurants in fast food places or more local spots. There's a lot of places here in the Totem Lake area, and there's just going to be more coming because they are continuing to do construction and expand. You've got the Fred Meyer right there as well. Got the Totem Square Shopping Mall, car dealerships, all that kind of stuff is right here in the Totem Lake area. So it's a really busy area, and because of that, it's close to the freeway, close to public transportation. There's a lot of apartment complexes and condos and stuff like that. Lake Washington Institute of Tech College, tech school there as well. So that is kind of the north side of Kirkland, what you'd be looking at. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Now, if you're going to continue to go south into Kirkland, let's just go to downtown right here, the waterfront area. So zooming in here, this is Central Way in Kirkland. So this is your, really walkable area and gets pretty busy and pretty popular on the weekends. There's a lot of like boutiques and restaurants down here. You can see the Marina Park right here. So there's like 4th of July events, all sorts of different events down there. You can throw out a paddleboard or kayak out of here. There's a marina right down here, marina right here. Anthony's Homeport, amazing restaurant for seafood. Love going to Anthony's. There's a lot of restaurants down here. So this is a very, very walkable area. Flatstick Pub is a popular spot for people to go for nighttime. The Lodge is probably, that and Anthony's are my favorite restaurants down here. But there's a lot of great places too. Coastline Burgers is really good. If you want something quick and easy like a burger, that's a good spot too. So all sorts of events down here, like I mentioned, and it gets pretty busy on those nice summer days. You've got a park right here with baseball fields, basketball court, skate park, you can see there, grassy field area, stuff like that. And then you've got the Lounge by Topgolf. So this is called Kirkland Urban. Again, this was built within the last 2 years, Kirkland Urban here. So you've got your QFC, a bunch of different stores. Let's see if we can zoom in and see. I know there's a mud bay, dog food. There's a number of restaurants. Let's see here. There's the Lounge by Topgolf, like I mentioned. So this is still developing. I'm not sure that all of these commercial areas are rented out yet or leased out by companies. So I think there's still more stuff that's going to be going in there. But that's a new area that was just developed, movie theater, whatnot, right in there. Now, as we zoom out, let's look at the residential neighborhoods through here. So this is Norkirk. We used to live in Norkirk for a couple of years, my wife and I, before we had our kids. It's a great area because it's walkable to downtown in Kirkland here, if you're living up in Norkirk. There's a wide mix of different types of homes you're going to find. You're going to find a lot of older homes, 60s, 70s, 80s in these areas, and you're going to find a lot of luxury homes. So, builders that went in and bought an older home, an older single-level home, and tore it down and built a 3, 4, 5,000 square foot, $1.5 to $4 million house here in Kirkland. That's really popular in this area. This is Market, west of Market over here. So you're going to have some homes with beautiful views of the lake. Amazing homes. These are really nice, like tree-lined streets, some of them. They're really clean area. That's a common theme with this Kirkland area, is it's a very clean area, very, very pleasant place to live here in Kirkland. And then zooming out a little bit, you've got South Rose Hill right here, another great neighborhood that a lot of people love living at. You've got the south side of downtown through here with the Metropolitan Market, more places to eat down here, another beach park down there. And then you've got, as you're getting into Bellevue right here, you've got Bridle Trail State Park. So if you're equestrian, if you've got a horse, there's equestrian properties through here in the Bridle Trails area. So if that's important to you, if you have a horse, you're moving over here, you need something where your horse can live with you, there is a number of equestrian properties through here, through the Bridle Trails area, and then you can take your horse on the trails through here. You've got the Bellevue Golf Course right here, so everything is close in. You don't have to drive far out for much of anything. And then now we're getting into Bellevue and Redmond, but this is where Microsoft is. So if you're taking a job at Microsoft, that's where you're going to be, right? Right here in the Overlake area, and then this is Kirkland right here. Right here is called Marymore Park. Again, this is not in Kirkland, but it's close, so it's good to know. This is in Redmond right here. And I mentioned this on one of my previous videos, but I'm going to go over it again. This is Marymore Park. My favorite off-leash dog park in this area. The dogs can go around these trails. It's a loop all the way around from the parking lot all the way around. And the dogs can jump in the water here and go swimming, throw the tennis ball. It's a really nice dog park, as well as they've got events here like movies in the park. They've got tennis courts and soccer fields and whatnot here. So there's a lot going on, concerts, all that kind of stuff. So if you're living in the Kirkland area, you might frequent Marymore Park. If you have kids or dogs, that might be a popular spot for you to frequent. And it's 10-15 minutes down the road, depending where in Kirkland you are. But that gives you a good rundown of what Kirkland is like. Like I mentioned, zoom in here a little bit. Majority of your residential neighborhoods are going to be Norkirk and west of Market. You're going to have the south side of downtown Kirkland. You're going to have South Rose Hill, Bridle Trails, and then you're going to have Totem Lake up there, like I talked about, and Juanita in the top corner. Those are going to be your main areas of Kirkland. A lot of great neighborhoods, like I mentioned, a number of homes that are older that you could get for right around $1 million. Median price point is 1.2, so you could find an older home in the 900s, a smaller home, or you could find anything like a luxury home for $4 or $5 million. That's 4,000 or 5,000 square foot, 5-6 bedrooms, good lot size, or you could find equestrian too in this area, like I mentioned. So this gives you hopefully a good rundown of Kirkland. All right, well, hopefully that gives you an idea of what it would be like to live here. But like I said, I am an active real estate agent in the Seattle area. So if you're looking to move to Kirkland or any, outlying suburb in the Seattle metropolitan area, be more than happy to help you with that process. Feel free to contact me here at my info on the screen, but I appreciate you watching this one.